Here's your Farm and Ranch report from the Montana Ag Network.
Good Wednesday morning. Well, as trade negotiations with China show some signs of progress, Chinese tariffs on U.S. raw wool and pelts are impacting American sheep producers. For pelts, the situation is worse. This once valuable byproduct is now a deficit for sheep producers who find themselves paying for disposal.
China has been a top destination for U.S. raw wool for many years. The manufacturing base over there is just unparalleled in the world. Unfortunately, when they instituted the retaliatory tariffs, wool and pelts, sheepskins, both got hit. And what we saw was an 84% drop in volume and an 85% drop in the value of U.S. raw wool exports to China.
ASI did request that USDA include assistance for raw wool and pelts through the Market Facilitation Program, but no direct payments were authorized by the department. The industry did see support, though, in other areas.
Had advocated that raw wool be included in the Secretary's payments to producers. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that done. Now, we did see some benefits. They did do a lamb buy and also some additional funds in trade promotion. So we appreciate that, but unfortunately for producers out there on the ground, that doesn't really trickle down as quickly as they need it. In the wool market, I believe we've got a program that we're going to be able to make work to get producers a little bit of relief to help them kind of make it through here as we continue the trade negotiations, the wool loan deficiency program. So I think we've got a solution. We're working hard toward it to get some producers some relief there on the ground.
While there is an opportunity for producers to secure meaningful relief through the Wool Loan Deficiency Program, USDA's weekly report on wool prices does not currently reflect the weak prices, particularly for ungraded wools. Therefore, no payments are available at this time. Well, more coming up next.
Hey, Luna, why was the jack-o'-lantern afraid to cross the road?
I don't know, Jack. Why?
Because it had no guts. Get it?
Whoa, did you see the Yokohama tires on that SUV?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those lately.
That's because there's a big sale at Tire-Rama until October 31st. Get up to $80 back on any set of qualifying Yokohama tires, even winter tires.
Oh, speaking of winter, what's black, white, orange, and wattles? A penguin carrying a pumpkin.
Roots, they anchor CHS to Montana. CHS is your partner for feed, for fuel, for agronomy, for grain. CHS is the largest agricultural cooperative in the world. CHS leads because our owners know this land and know how to make the most of this modern farming world. CHS is your cooperative. CHS, creating connections to empower agriculture.
Looking at USDA's crop progress report for Montana, we see spring wheat harvest continues on with 92% of the crop harvested behind the 5-year average of 97%. Durum wheat made some harvest progress with 75% complete. Winter wheat planted for 2020 was estimated at 80% complete behind the 5-year pace of 91%. As we look to the sugar beet harvest, it's made progress last week with 26% of that crop harvested. That's significantly behind the previous year at 57%. And finally, the second cutting of hay harvest continues to be slow due to these wet conditions, with 97% of that other hay crop harvested as of last week. And finally, after a substantial rally off the lows, the cattle market should take a breath before resuming the stronger trend into 2020, according to Cattle Facts. Fed cattle supplies are historically large, and with limited shackle space and the premiums in the futures, the feeding industry is in the process of losing some currentness. Starting in late October through December, seasonal tighter placements against supplies and seasonally stronger beef usage with the year-end holidays is expected to be seen. The large choice select spread will be more supportive to the cash market as packers chase that grade, and prices are expected to range anywhere from $108 early to $115 later in the year. Well, friends, that's all the time we have for this morning. Have a great day.